hearing about the Trump administration's plans for border security, the emphasis really is on this mass deportation. What we saw here today is the actual work happening at our ports of entry that are interdicting drugs, keeping those drugs off our streets, and we need more of that to secure the border here.
As you know, Trump has promised that he would carry out mass deportations on day one of his presidency. Your state is estimated to have 250,000 undocumented immigrants. Some Democrats in your state, like Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego, say that she wouldn't allow police to be used to carry out this plan. Would you, as governor, allow state police and National Guard to carry out mass deportations?
We will not be participating in misguided efforts that harm our communities, and I've been incredibly clear about that.
So you disagree with mass deportations and the fact that the president-elect says that's what he's going to be working on day one?
Well, I think that those efforts are going to divert needed resources that we need here on these drug interdiction and smuggling and trafficking efforts to keep harm out of our communities. We need those resources here, and the coming here today and seeing this operation firsthand just underscores that working in partnership here is how we can best secure the border.
What would worry you the most, Governor, about mass deportations?
Well, I think the diversion of law enforcement from the work that they do every day to keep our communities safe. People hiding in fear. We saw that under previous state policies here, and it harms communities. It tears families apart, and that's not gonna happen on my watch.
So here are the individuals that Governor Katie Hobbs is trying to defend. It's the migrants that are coming across the border in Arizona. As you see right here, they have been lining up for about 4 years, and they've been coming in ever so steadily. And thanks to Governor Katie Hobbs and the rest of her propagandists, they're openly accepting them in. She is now rejecting President Trump's claim to attempt to get rid of these people out of the country. Now, Trump is actually focusing on criminal illegal immigrants more than just illegal immigrants as a whole. If you look at it, he's adding an emphasis on those that break the law. Now, Governor Katie Hobbs is completely ignoring this to her benefit. It's very sad to see what's happening right here. They're ignoring the problems in America. They're ignoring the fact that these migrants are looking for a safe haven, and they're being promised a completely false lie that America is a land that is free to them, and it's putting them in position to where they are going to have to be deported out this country, unfortunately. Now, instead of helping get America back on track and get these people out the country, get them back to where they belong safely and with their families without separating the families, she say that it'll cost way too many resources to try to clean up her own nation. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs just told all of media and all of America that she will not be aiding President Trump in getting rid of illegal immigration throughout Arizona. It's very intimidating when you think about how cartels have started to take over Arizona. I've been hearing so many different reports about how bad Arizona has truly gotten. It's pretty intimidating, to be honest. So there's someone that's an elementary school teacher that's down there in Arizona, and they've told me that they've started to notice that the kids that are attending the school are actually a part of cartels. Blew my mind to find this out. These are the type of things that Katie Hobbs isn't trying to get rid of. Americans have to start deciding who's really for us. If you can look at these type of problems and say, well, oh, that doesn't reflect me. If you can look at these problems and say, oh, it'll cost us too many resources to protect Americans, it'll cost too many resources. And when I say Americans, I'm talking about all Hispanic Americans, Black Americans, white Americans. People need protection. There's what people could consider an entire invasion in our country going on right now. So it's pretty intimidating to have a governor come out and reject the use of resources to help save her own state. The liberal landmine knows no boundaries when it comes to propaganda. It doesn't matter how many lives can be lost, how many migrants can be shipped in. If they feel like it has an ability to help them win, they're going to use it. Because the number one thing these people bring is numbers, and that equals voters. More voters for your cause make it harder to lose, especially after they just got blew out. Katie Hobbs need this. They need Arizona to turn blue. After just winning Pennsylvania, it's a life or death situation. Conservatives are in position to where they could win the next election over the next 2-3 decades. As crazy as that sound. But liberals have to start making choices, start making moves at dominating these red states by gaining control in places like Arizona, gaining control in places like Texas through migration. They could shift these states, make them blue, put them back in the driver's seat, and give them more power than they had before. That's what we headed. That's what we're fighting for. Stay very aware of what these people are doing. Also, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on my next post. Catch you on the next one.